Many Trump voters welcome U.S. airstrikes, a show of quality. Reuters by Chris Francesconi and Bernie Woodall. New York or Fort Lauderdale, FLA. New York or Fort Lauderdale, FLA. For some supporters of U.S. President Donald Trump, his choice to bomb a Syrian runway and striking back for a toxic substance gas assault was an unequivocal show of quality and resolve. Exactly what they voted in favor of in November. In interviews with more than 12 Trump voters, many recognized that getting the U.S. military specifically required in the Syrian clash was a long ways from the America First non-intervention the Republican hopeful embraced amid the campaign. Unlike a few noticeable far-right supporters who censured Thursday's airstrikes in Syria, the majority of the Trump voters met in Texas, Florida and New York on Friday said the assault was not an abandonment of his sense of duty regarding U.S. interests. Most importantly, others love it, cherish it, adore it, cherish it. He said from day one that has not going to take any drivel. Anthony Calvanese, 28, a development foreman, told a journalist on a walkway in New York City's Staten Island district, "He needs to begin demonstrating our prevalence in the world." Trump's arrange came regardless of his pledge in the 2016 battle to maintain a strategic distance from snares in Middle East clashes. 4 years prior, he additionally advised his forerunner, Democrat Barack Obama, to shun retaliating after the Syrian government propelled a toxin gas assault all alone citizens. The obvious ideological irregularities maddened some of Trump's staunchest supporters on the far right. Paul Joseph Watson, a London-based proofreader at InfoWars, a U.S. media outlet adulated by Trump that advances unverified fear-inspired notions, proclaimed on Twitter he was off the Trump train. Self-depicted white patriot pioneer Richard Spencer called Trump's choice a double-crossing and the finish of America First. By differentiate, a few Trump voters said despite everything they confided in the president to convey on his guarantees. Todd Recknergill, a 53-year-old overseeing accomplice of a private value firm in Panama City Beach, Florida, said the move fortified his help for Trump since it demonstrated the president will modify his reasoning in view of events. "I value the way that has not all that deep down censored that has willing to go to bat for guideline on something like Syria," he said in a telephone meet. Ronald